Go. Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. But this is Max Renette, a poetess, coming to you live from Plots Creators Magazine, the podcast. And today, I know you see this beautiful sister queen sitting over there. We have a beautiful, wonderful person. Her name is Zaneta Varnado Johns. And I'm going to read you a little intro about her little bio, just so we can, our audience can know who are we dealing with here. Zaneta Varnado. Am I saying your name right? Is it Varnado?
Varnado.
See, I knew. I had a feeling. Varnado. I had a feeling I was messing that.
Oh, that's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Zaneta Varnado Johns, aka Zan Johns, is a Pushcart nominee in poetry and four-time best-selling author of Poetic Forecast in 2020, After the Rainbow 2022, What Matters Journal 2023, and Encore in 2023. Johns is a contributing author in the Women Speakers Association #1 international bestsellers Voice of the 21st Century from 2021 to 2023. Voices of the 21st Century, Woman Empowered Through Passion and Purpose, will be launched next month, February 6th. Don't miss it, people. Her poems are featured as the dedication page in these collaborative books. Johns co-edited the Social Justice Inks and Dear Heart anthologies with publisher and poet Lisa Tomei Zonfeld. She serves as an editor for the Fine Lines Journal and administrator for the Passion of Poetry and Trending Poets. Her poems appear in numerous anthologies and international literary publications. Johns resides in Colorado, USA, and her website is www.zanexpressions.com. So let us welcome today. Oh, that was good. To Sister Zan. Yes.
I'm sitting taller now. Thank you.
Dancing over here.
Thanks for that beautiful introduction.
Thank you for your beautiful introduction. And those, get the book, After the Rainbow, Golden Poems. Get this. Yes. People, get this book. Don't you do it. I know what you get, but don't you do it. I saw your hand move. Don't you do it yet. But this is about you right now. People. This is a wonderful, beautiful woman. Listen here. Check her out on Facebook. She's on social media. You have got to hear this. I did a piece with her personally last year about Pakistan, and it was just awesome when Pakistan had flooded. Sister Zan, the floor is yours, my dear.
Oh my gosh, Max Renette, what can I say after that introduction? Oh gosh, thank you for your platform. I'm so happy to be here. I feel like I'm sitting right across the table from you on the couch or whatever. We've got our tea and we are going to talk poetry and anything that comes to mind. I'm happy to be here. It's been quite a journey. I published my first book in 2020, and I'm kind of in awe of my own self, my dear sister, because of things that have happened over the last 3 years. In 3 years, with all these publications, I'm just on fire. And it's because of the sisterhood, the supporting community across the globe. It's not just in Colorado. It's not just in the US. It's all over the world. We are shining light. We're allowing our words to shine light so that people see our good works. That's what's happening.
Powerful. Sis, I'm not going to jump in the book just yet because I'm getting there. I'm cheating because I'm looking. I'm
seeing. Keep cheating. What you cheating?
Okay, I'm not gonna tease our audience any further because I'm gonna show you. I'm just on the page of the forward, people. I didn't even. I'm just. Do you listen here? Listen here. You see, listen. You have got to tell me again. After the Rainbow, Golden Poems, Gold Signature Edition. Yes, people, listen. Sister Johns, tell me.
Yes. The forward.
I know this is I did not know this was a collaborative book when I bought it. I just looked at it and I went, ooh, I just love
this one features my poems, but my husband, as you see, wrote that powerful foreword and included a poem dedicated to me.
Mm, 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 mm. It's beautiful. I did notice it. I did notice it. Are you going to read it for us?
Oh, you want me to read the one that he wrote?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Who's better to read it than him than you?
Okay. Because I get a little excited when I read the words to this poem, and
Oh,
I
you
just need to
should.
find my glasses. Oh my
Take
gosh.
your time. Listen, if your king was there, I would have asked him to come on and read it too. Because listen, I don't know why we underestimate the power and the use of our men. So trust and
Oh
believe.
my gosh.
And
I
I don't care what,
am
listen, and when I say men, I mean black, yellow, green, blue, period.
all of them.
All of them.
All
Because
of
we
them.
need our men.
Yes. And he wrote this poem, and he likes to say he didn't know I was a poet. He knew I wrote poetry, but he
Right.
didn't know I was a poet, right? Because the poems were kind of tucked away until I published. So this is my second collection. And I knew that he was the one, given the title. This is After the Rainbow Golden Poems. And we think about the refining fire of God, right? And so I knew he was the one. So he wrote this poem and then he penned the foreword. But I'm going to read the poem because it was dedicated to me, refined by the fire of God. And this is by Mr. James J. Johns II, my main man. The word says, count it all joy when you meet trials of various kinds. To endure more pain in this life, are you out of your mind? To rejoice in trials seems so insane. Why would mankind want to endure more pain? But our trials are like the heat used to purify gold. That refining process is ages old. The temperature of the heat is designed to ensure that impurities get removed so the gold can be made pure. Mm. Like gold ore, it's the impurities that cloud our souls. So God turns up the heat so we can be made whole. Mm. Too much heat would cause pain and despair. But God said he wouldn't give us more than we can bear. That gives me goosebumps. So count it all joy and not a loss when God turns up the heat to expose the dross. Mm. When the refining process is finally through, you will see God's reflection looking back at you. In this book of poems, my wife Zan endeavors to share some of life's trials that made her aware that the trials in our lives are not considered strife. But through them, God reveals to us the true meaning of life. So, as you read her passages, try not to overlook that it's the trials we've endured that helped her write this book. She reminds us all that while on earth we trod like gold, we're being refined by the fire of God. Woo!
Wow. Mm, mm. Listen, if you didn't know he was the one,
That tells me,
I would
right?
have to call you and we'd have to have a meeting because
You say
that is
you better give him your number.
oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh,
What a
that's beautiful.
tribute.
And I know people sitting here going, yes, that's love. That's what I'm talking about right there.
He's pretty special.
Um, you see,
Bless.
I love it. Y'all gonna get me all teary-eyed over here
Yeah,
with my husband. What's wrong with you? No, but that's this. And again, people, this is the podcast. We're not just about poetry. We're
yes.
about life, love, humanity, nature, everything that embodies just
Mm,
life. So
yeah.
that's why we're poets, people. Listen,
Right. Right.
sis, that's beautiful. I need, I have a particular
Uh-oh. What you like?
listen, I love the whole book. I don't know about you.
Well, you wrote a great review. I really appreciate your kind words.
Oh, you
Especially
welcome.
you're this wonderful. You're this magnificent.
Stop it. Thank you. It's not about
Poet
me. It's about
yourself.
you.
It's about us.
It's about
I
us,
am
right?
you and you are me.
Amen Ra. Yes. Ashe, ashe.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right though. It's but it's I could this sister. I could not read this book and put it down. I literally had to I was like, oh
Mm,
my goodness. And I have to
mm.
admit that the pictures in here are just captivating.
The picture's great. The pictures, yeah. This one was fun to put together. It really was.
It's beautiful.
Thank
I have
you.
you have double blessings right here in the back. I have two that I like.
Okay.
Double blessings is one,
Oh, that's
and
special.
I like them all, but double blessings and look at the poets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
Look,
double blessings. You know what that's about.
could you read double blessings first, and then we can look at the poets?
Okay. Okay. Are you going to read one?
That would be so. Would be so
I love to hear you read. I love to hear
Thank
you
you, my
read.
love. I sure will. Thank
Okay, okay. And I'll tell you, Double Blessings was written for my granddaughters, my miracle twin granddaughters who were born at 26 and a half weeks gestation.
Oh, they
And
were born early,
they weighed
preemies.
under 2 pounds.
Oh,
One
yeah.
was
The
one
people see. Look, y'all not seeing these lovely
was
girls here.
girls. I got to tell you about that. What page are you on?
I'm on page 86, my love.
Help a sister out. Page
I
86.
got you.
Okay, so she's showing you the picture. I
Yes.
can't get it very good,
You
but
see it?
this is Kyla, Yvette, and
Okay.
Kylie Lachelle Cooper, my
Beautiful.
granddaughters, who are now 14 years old,
Oh,
thriving,
that's
thriving.
right.
I wrote this poem for them when they turned 11, I think it was, and it's titled Double Blessings. To
Mm-mm-mm.
our beloved double blessings, my amazing granddaughters, always remember that you are a gift. You are our gift, our miraculous, precious, and glorious gift. You, Kala and Kylie, were meant to be.
That's right.
I joyfully remember God's whisper,
Mm.
his voice, resolute and clear, his generous promise to me as my plane ascended above the clouds over Georgia
Mm.
over 11 years ago. You will have two babies, God said, despite what the doctors said. Mm. And I believed him with all my heart, with every sense of my being. Then, against all odds, on a lovely Monday afternoon, you both arrived fighting as if your life depended on it, as if your mommy's life depended on it.
Mm.
Kyla rock and Kylie roll. That's what your uncle called you. You were fragile yet strong, barely visible beneath the gear that fought with you and for you. Your presence divinely striking. Your you inhabited our prayers, and today you are our answered prayers. You are fierce, you are gifted, kind, and humble. You are destined for greatness. Above all, you are God's promise, boldly and beautifully fulfilled.
Oh,
These girls are athletes, they are artists, they are creatives, they are they are champions. One is a gymnast,
that's
one is a champion competitive cheerleader. They're both living in Rogers, Arkansas now,
mm,
and they are my heart.
that's
So thank
beautiful.
you for that.
Thank you. You see, I love it when man says you can't and God says, oh, yes, you can.
Ooh, we and said it clearly. This truly happened. The doctor said one wouldn't make it before they even got to 20,
Yeah,
one won't make, one won't be born. And it was clear to me.
mm,
God said you will have two babies.
that's right. That's right. Claim it.
Now I've got two 14-year-old thriving teenagers,
That's what I'm
kind,
talking about.
humble champions.
That's
Yes,
right.
All right.
I don't know. I think I didn't, I had no way of knowing that until you
Yeah.
shared this story with me. It must be the grandmother in me. I don't know.
The grandmother made you pick that one. Yep.
I don't know. I looked at this picture and I just loved it. I looked
Oh,
at the little girl.
thank
I'm like,
you.
oh,
Can you see them? So amazing.
just
I am
gotta
in
love them.
awe. Yeah.
Aw.
Very
And
proud and
how many
happy.
grandchildren do you have?
So combined, we have 8. We are a second marriage, merged, beautiful merged family.
I
And
love it.
yes, and they're spread out. They're in Seattle, Arkansas, Texas.
Oh, that's 8. I have
Yes.
8 grandchildren too, all in one spot. Shh.
Oh. How do you have time for poetry?
I have 9, but 8 of them by one shot.
Oh, ooh, well, all right. Prolific.
Bless her heart and bless her
Bless
womb.
her heart. And you are pulled in every direction.
I love
Yes.
you. I love you, sis.
Yes.
Please let this be known that, like I said, anyone who's on the podcast, and this is, I don't want any and everybody on my podcast for our viewers. We're not having people who are coming here to kill poetry. I'm letting you know that right now.
Right.
So
It's about
if you are coming here and you are not a master of your craft as of yet, then I suggest you contact me and we are going to do some workshops. Let's try to get you where you need to be.
oh, look at that.
But don't come on here and you're not a master already of your craft.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
So
So,
this
so
piece
are
right
you
here.
going to read one? Are you going to read? Look at the poets.
Okay, sis. Let me find which one you want me to read. I don't know. Should I just you pick one? I don't
Oh,
know.
well, you like to look at the poets. I'd be happy
I
to
love
hear you
that
read
piece.
one.
I'm not gonna lie. All right, look at the poet. I'll read it.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Again, people, this look at this. Are you seeing it? Look at that gold. You see that? You know what? I think I connect with your gold is my color, especially
Oh,
attached to my zodiac
uh-huh.
sign or whatever that
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
So the color gold is just my thing. That's my color.
Yeah.
I just love it. Look at the poets. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be nice.
Mm,
I marvel at the vessels of grace,
mm, mm,
like-minded, creative messengers.
mm.
If the world seeks a model of love and understanding, just look at the poets.
Look at that.
We live around the world. We live in our homes. We live in our communities. We work with you. We fellowship with you. We
Mm,
complete your friendship circles. We are everywhere. Watch us transcend boundaries and barriers. Our connections are colorless. Our impact is colorful.
mm.
We are one purpose, one community, one indetermination. I just realized that I messed that up just now.
Oh, you're keep going.
Wait, no. Rewind. Oh my God.
Oh,
I have to read that over. Listen to it.
okay.
Let's transcend boundaries and barriers. Our connections are colorless. Our impact is colorful. We are one in purpose, one in community,
Yeah.
one in determination to make a difference. The time for poetry is now. Always has been, always will be. Look at the poets.
Just look at
I
us.
love it.
And I love hearing you read it. Thank,
Bless you. I just
thank
love it.
you.
Thank you, sis.
Oh,
You,
gosh.
I just love your works. I just, and those again, please go to www.zan, Z as in zebra, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, expressions.com. Come people with support because this book is something that else. I just love it. I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, you lived in Mississippi for a little while.
Yes, ma'am, in Gulfport, Mississippi.
I'm from Hammond, Louisiana. Have you heard of Hammond?
Yes, ma'am.
I I got to tell you, when I, when I learned that you lived in Mississippi and read some of your poetry, I'm like, how did Maxwell live in Mississippi? She's too big for Mississippi. How did they contain you
They
when
didn't.
you
That's
were
why
in
I had to leave.
Mississippi? How did that?
Did this to me. You so wrong.
I just had to ask. How did they? Well, that's why you're not there right now.
That's why I'm not there. And you know what? I'm going to say this. First of all, I want to say I love the people in Mississippi. They call it the
Mhm.
sip.
The sip.
The sip. You got to
My
get the.
was from Mississippi.
Where in Mississippi? Where?
She was born in Liberty, raised in Osaka, Macomb.
I know Macomb. I was up there. Okay, so
No,
okay, so
yep. So
so
you love the
again,
people. I know you love the food.
listen. You can't give me enough crawdaddies to save your life.
Yes,
I
thank you.
can't. I can't. I can't. Oh, you know, I love my time in Mississippi. It was the words I'm looking for. I'm going back. There was the
Okay.
beauty of the people, and then it
Yeah.
was that dark cloud of
Mm, mm,
I don't even know what to call it. It's not a physical death.
right.
It's not,
You
it's past
feel it
mental
in the air.
slavery.
You feel it in
You
the
feel it.
air.
It's so thick. I can see
Yep.
it in the leaves. I can see it
Yep.
just
Yep. Yep.
as much as I love the water and wanted to go in, I knew better. That
Ooh.
water was not for human beings. You know,
Mm,
it was just oh, but there were some good people there.
right.
And I also saw a lot of things that made my heart just sink.
Of course. Yep. Yep.
So it's you know, and ooh, the sip, boy, the sip. Woo!
The sip. But you know, the people, and it's a beautiful state. I want to give credit. It's
It's
pretty.
gorgeous.
Yes. And the people and the food and Louisiana, they're one in the same pretty in my opinion. But
Yeah.
it's home, Louisiana is home for me. But as a child, we'd go visit my mother's family in Macomb a lot. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, you really got into my book.
I did. I did. And my new book, the new book Encore, has a poem. I might share it because I'm thinking about food. Food is important to the people who live in the South.
Listen,
Food is
sweetheart, food is important. I don't know about
culturally.
anybody else, but even
Yes,
in Jamaica, we said food is the staff of life. Listen, people, food should be important to everybody. Without it, we're dead.
that's right. And my husband, my husband likes to tell me, he goes, "You love to eat." I go, "Oh yeah." It's it's cultural.
Yes.
It's we bond through eating.
Yes.
And
Yes.
one day last year when I was writing for the new book Encore, I was talking to one of my childhood friends
Mhm.
one Sunday afternoon, football's on, and she was cooking. I go, "What
Mhm.
you cooking?" She said, "Catfish." Catfish. Do you eat catfish?
I don't like it. I have eaten it.
You don't like it? Oh, I love it. Well,
It's just a little soft for me. I like a harder
oh, okay.
fish. That's all.
Okay.
But it tastes delicious. I
It's
just don't like the consistency.
wonderful. Okay. Well, I wrote a poem after talking. Her name is Shauna Seals. And she said, I said, well, I better let you go because my grandmother and my mother said you have to eat it when it's hot. And she said, oh, don't worry about that. My husband, I just gave him his catfish on a red plate. And I went, catfish on a red plate? That's a poem. I
It
wrote a
sounds
poem
like
about
one. I was,
it.
you see me
And
look,
feeling the energy of it, may I read that poem because
please
it's
do.
fun. It's a fun one that I just enjoy. Catfish on a red plate.
Mm.
Living good is catfish on a red plate. Sizzling hot, bones or not. Hot sauce handy, appetite required.
Mm.
Table optional. Gather. Chilled beverage, carbonated, rhythm and blues, down home preferred, TV off or on, good company, so much history, so much love, time almost stands still, ready to face whatever comes. This is home, this is ritual, this is rich. Living good is catfish on a red plate.
I love that.
I knew you'd enjoy it, whether you like catfish or not.
Listen, if the catfish is just fried and some hot
Yes,
sauce and I eat it right then,
that's
heaven,
what I'm talking about. You got to eat it
heaven.
right then. It's
Eat it
got to
right
be
then.
hot. Yep.
Yeah, as soon as it's hot. The minute it gets cold, it's over for me.
And I like it whole. I could eat it either way. I like it whole with the bones, but
Right.
bones not.
Listen, I'm an island person, born in America,
Yes.
but we eat the whole fish from the head
Yeah.
to the tail. We
Head
don't,
to the tail. Head
and
to the
I
tail.
like the head preferably. I
You
don't
like the
like
head.
it's too much meat, and that's
Ah,
I don't like fish that has a lot of flesh. And catfish is flesh, so
yeah,
that's it's
yeah.
my personal thing. It's just
What's your favorite fish? What kind do you like?
porgies.
Ooh, I
People would
don't
think
know.
I'd say snapper, knowing where my family.
Yeah, love snapper.
Snapper is the number one fish,
Yeah.
but I love porgies. There's something about a well-fried porgy that I just.
Oh.
And then
Mm.
my sister escoviches it. Oh God. Okay, we got to do
Oh,
a whole different show, girl, for that.
oh, I know.
I
Talk
love
about
food.
food. Me too.
I ain't got no shame, sis. I ain't got no shame.
No shame. No, unapologetically.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, I just love. So, Sister Zan, you're
Yes.
working. We're gonna wrap up in a few minutes now. We have a few
Okay.
more minutes, but tell us what I know you said you're working on your new project, dear Encore. By the way, I love that book back
Mhm.
there. I love
Yes.
the cover. It looks very interesting. You're
Oh,
always a
yeah.
colorful person.
Thank
I love
you.
that. I love
My
that.
daughter designed the cover for Encore.
Oh,
So this one came out in September.
really?
Isn't it a pretty cover?
It's gorgeous. That's what I'm saying. I love it. So wait a minute. So your daughter is. Do
My
we need to have her
daughter,
on the show
Kelly,
too?
so
What's
my
going on?
my daughter, Kelly Jackson, she's the mother of those twins that we talked about earlier. And Kelly is very creative. She's very creative. I
I
had
wonder
a
where she got that from. Mm. I love it.
Well, it's funny when you have one thing in mind and someone can convince you to do something different. Because
Wow.
I had a totally different cover in mind. But
You know, and I don't even know if it's convincing is the word I would use because
what would you
I
say?
think I would say expansion or expand because see, we just didn't see it. You didn't see
Right.
it through her eyes.
Yes. Yes. And now she just designed a cover for another poet. It's an author. It's a prose, I think.
Yeah.
But what she does is she says, "Send me your forward. Send me your table of contents. I need to
Mm-hmm.
know." She saw it just like you said.
You know, we're gonna have to talk after the show because
Okay. Okay.
talk to her and see if she. I would love to have her on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is what we're about:
You hear
creatives and
that, don't you?
creativity.
Yeah, creative.
And
That's right.
someone listen. I do books. I publish books, so I'm sure there are a lot of creators out here that want book covers done and this.
Oh my God, yes.
Give me her. Talk to her.
I
Send me
will.
her info, please,
I
so
will do that.
we can have her because we're going to be changing the podcast. It's
Okay.
not going to be like
You're
this.
expanding it
We're
to
doing different things.
visual.
Yes, I'm gonna have you on our radio station, the radio station, not my radio station. This radio station, of course, and we're
Oh,
gonna have. I have a show coming, and would love for you to be an intricate, part of
look at
that.
you. Look at you.
And look at us. People are like, well, Max, no, I don't want to sit there. I can sit there and read my books. I have enough
Yeah,
poetry. Why? When there's so many poets.
you're sharing. You
Come
are putting
on,
it out
let's
there.
do it.
That's
Yes, and
good.
even if it's one poet extra, I'm like, come on, let's do it. But
Yeah.
we're gonna do that. I want to have you come
Okay.
on and do that with us,
All
and bring
right.
your daughter, and let's see what we can do. Send me her info because
That would
that's
be
what it's
fun.
about creativity. So we're gonna really have the podcast really more about sponsoring. So this is where you would come
Okay.
with your books, whatever you
Yes.
sell. If you have a store, you have merchandise,
Yes.
links. That's what it's gonna really be more of in convo.
That's awesome. That
So
is so awesome.
you're awesome. I just
Thank you.
love me some Sister Zan.
Hey now. Don't get me started. Don't get because I
Okay.
didn't even get may I please, may I please. Let's show this. What about this here
Thank you,
for the
sis.
Poetic Storm Volume 2, Sister Max Winnett, a poetess.
Please do.
Fire.
All right. Do me the honor of reading
Fire.
the poem. Thank you, sis.
Fire.
People, it's not for everybody. Sis, please read a poem out of that for me. You have to do
Ooh,
me a
I
justice.
don't. Ooh, your words are so hot. I might
Oh wait,
get
you may
burned. I'm
not.
not
You may
sure.
not. Wait.
I don't know about that,
Ah,
my dear. Let me see
I
which
don't know
one
if we
I
have a
might can
calm
handle.
on.
I don't know if I can. Ooh, I got something written down that I don't know if I
I
can
don't
handle.
know, sis.
You find one for me,
Let me find something calm for you.
Your
Okay,
poems are hot.
I got one. What
You
page
got one?
105? 105.
105.
This is so
Okay.
calm. You can't, I mean, this is as calm as it's gonna get.
Give me calm because, woo, boy, I got to. And that's a good. This is your poems are hot in a good way.
Yes, thank you. It's
Oh
coming.
yeah. Oh yeah. Where's my glasses?
Oh
I
my
don't have
goodness.
my glasses. I'm gonna squint and read this one.
This said, we're gonna do this.
This one says, "Let go." Oh, thank you. Thank you for going easy on me. I was tied to you. I felt your every move, even when you were still. I saw the crimes you committed towards the honesty of my soul. I know your idea of love suffocated my existence. As I opened my eyes and caressed my essence, whew, it became freeingly clear. All I had to do was let go.
Mm, child,
Let go.
thank you.
That's a
Go
great
on
one.
home.
You feel me? That's a great one. Mhm. You went easy on me.
I did. I
Tell
really
them.
did.
Tell them. Poetic Storm, the Poetic Storm Volume 2. This was,
Thank you,
ooh.
my
And
love.
this is just one. This is just one of many.
That was, sometimes we just forget to let go of certain things. It's,
Let
especially that
go.
was a relationship I was in, actually.
I love that you hugged your essence. Oh,
I had
I
to.
feel it.
Yeah, because
Yes.
sometimes we get involved with people and we lose ourselves. We get involved with the wrong ones and we lose ourselves
Mhm.
because usually you get involved with the wrong person because whether we know it or not, you're
Mhm.
not the right person either at that moment.
Right. It's time. The time isn't right. The person isn't right for
You're
that
not right.
time. Yep. Yep.
Exactly.
You're
So,
right.
if sometimes we just hold on to stuff, we need to just let go.
All you had to do was let go.
All you have to do is let go. So, thank you, sis.
That's
You should
short and
feel
sweet.
that.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. The whole book
You.
is, yeah.
Oh, you surprised me today, boy. I tell you, I have to be careful now with these guests.
Hard to catch you off guard, huh?
Yes. But your
Mm,
mission accomplished, sis. Mission accomplished.
great.
It's
Very
been a
deserving.
pleasure. Oh, Sister Zan, I just love you. And like I said,
You
people, this
back.
is what we do. Mwah! This is what we do. This is what we.
How do we do
I
this?
can't. I've never done that heart thing. Oh,
Okay, come
there we
on.
go.
You see it? You got it. You got it. Oh, she's peeking through it.
Yeah, we need to look through it because a lot of people
Yeah,
forgot what that is.
that's right. That's right.
And again, people, this is what we do on the podcast. I'm not one of those people. We're not gonna sit here and grill you and
Yeah.
listen to you tell us, read your bio and get all bored. No, I'm not doing that. We want to talk to you. I
We
want to
want to.
know who you are. This is just Facebook, because this is just YouTube. This is just a picture. We don't really know people. So I want to get to know people.
Right.
And
This
no,
is a visit. It's a visit.
yes, it's a visit.
It's a visit.
And I had a good time visiting with you,
Me
sis.
too.
I gotta
So
do
did
this
I.
again. I'm gonna come knocking again.
Say, come on in.
Come on. I don't know. Maybe we could get your husband to recite his.
Ooh, don't get him started.
Please
Don't.
don't.
Watch what you pray for.
No, I don't pray for nothing, and I don't pray for pain. I don't know about y'all. So that's what. Let him come on. It is very inspiring to have
Oh,
our men.
he'd love to do that.
I would love to have him because
Okay,
we need to know people. We have good
we're
men out
gonna
there.
have some fun. Oh, that's right. Let's showcase. Showcase.
Yes, let him
Yeah.
come and read this because that means so much
Mm-hmm.
to hear or to read that your husband wrote. This is beautiful, and I would love that. Girl, I might have to bring a box of tissue.
You might, and he'll make you laugh too.
Oh, girl,
Mhm.
See,
We'll have fun.
that's what
We'll
I'm
come
talking.
back.
I need to have more married. I need couples, married couples, not
Yes.
married, just couples. People, come show the love, people. Come on, show the love.
We coming.
That.
We coming.
All right. So, again, everyone, Sister Zan Johns, get her book, people. After the Rainbow Golden Pump. Listen, people, I can't keep showing you what's in this book. This book is so beautiful. You gotta get just get it and try. Get schools need to buy this book in bulk. Churches, and I'm not even a religious person. I'm talking about people just need to buy this. You need to have this.
There's some
It
good
is
stuff. Good stuff in there.
good
Yeah.
stuff. Go read my review on Amazon. Good. Just,
Good, good, good.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you
And
so
I
much.
love you, sis. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Do you have anything you would like to say? Anybody you'd like to, say hello to before we wrap up?
Well, we talked about my husband. We talked about hi to all of my family and friends. I just have to say, and hi to my poetry community around the world. That I've got people, not coast to coast, but around the globe who support me and cheer me on. And I got to remind you again to watch for our new book, The Voices of the 21st Century, launching on February 6th, Women Speakers Association. Got a poem in there as the dedication page, and I have a chapter. My chapter is titled Touching the World Line by Line, because that's what I'm doing. One line at a time. I am light.
See, that blends in so well with I know that's why we here, sis.
That's why.
Universe and the Most High don't lie, baby.
That's right.
Thank you so much, sis. People, Sister Zan Johns. So we're going to wrap up today. And I want to say to everyone, like I always do, we're all in this thing called life together. Remember, namaste and one love.